bang, roadblock lock off. Long nose ting with the 2 shells, you can see the front bit broke off.
What's up, you know? My name is SAF, and today I'm going to talk about the time that I got caught trying to leave school early. Now, this happened about 2 years ago, so you know, it's all good, obviously. But yeah, my family don't know this, so if they see this video, it's sorry, I suppose. Anyway, so what happened? Okay, so in UK you have assemblies now, depending on your school and what happens in it. You can have assemblies at the start of the day, end of the day, it depends. So we have our assembly at the end of the day, and at the end of the day, on some days we have it's once a week or twice a week, I don't remember, to be honest. But yeah, so it's half an hour, and pretty much they talk about the most boring stuff you can ever imagine. The teachers really love this because it's very formal, and then they walk down the hall while everyone has to stand up, and then they just think they're prestige and certified when they're really not. But yeah, so what happens is they can talk about stupid stuff, whether it's like Olympics, so basically recent events, school, how to be successful, stuff like that. Which is I've heard it so many times. It's really boring and it does not help. So basically, what happened one time, people miss assembly. There was a time where people started missing assemblies. People still do miss assemblies, just not as often. And what they would do is they'd hide in the toilets for a bit while assembly's going on. And you could do this because so you go to your end of the day class where you register, and then what happens is the teacher just lets you go to the assembly, and then she's the last one to go, so because she needs to lock the door and everything. So what happens is most people go assembly, and then you have some people that go to the toilets. Now what do they do to the toilets? They hide in the toilets for a bit, and then so what you do afterwards is you wait a while and then you go home. You just run at the gate. Now near the gate is the assembly hall where people are. So there was this one time where me and a couple of my friends we decided we want to miss it. So I was like, yeah, let's miss it. I've been missing it. I've missed it for a couple of times. I don't know, about 7 times before I got caught, it's a funny story now that I look back at it, but it was very, very worrying. So what happened is, so we went to the class, we registered everything, just saying that we're here and we're not gone. And then so say you go right to leave to go to assembly, and you go left if you want to go to it. So I went left, obviously, and then I got to the toilet. Now there's about 15 people in total there, and now what we would do is we'd leave about 10 minutes earlier, which doesn't sound like much, but it's you do save quite a lot of time, because often they overrun the assembly and it's just the worst thing ever, missing the bus, just take it forever and it's boring. So we'd usually leave about 10 minutes earlier. Now this time one of the people was like, let's leave flipping 25 minutes earlier. So we were basically in the toilet for 5 minutes, and then obviously everyone started wearing the hoodies, the jackets. I put my hood on, everything, we're ready to run out. I was like, nah, this is a bit risky because I've never left 25 minutes early. So basically they would only been in the hall for assembly for 5 minutes. So we were leaving by a significant amount of time, guys. And this was just so mental, but I was like, you know what, let's just do it. I've done it 7 or 8 times, but this could go very, 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 very well. So I was like, screw it, okay. So what happens is me and my friends and the other people, we start putting our hoods on and everything, and then this is the time where people start separating. Obviously everyone kind of because obviously you all gather around in the toilet, and then what the funny part is, when someone comes in, you just act like, you know, you're washing your hands or you're going to the toilet or something like that, so it doesn't sound suspicious. So every time someone would come, we'd hope it isn't a teacher, and then we just like act like, you know, we're in the toilet, we're using the toilet or washing our hands or drying our hands. So it's stupid. It was very bait, but it was stupid. And obviously, when you come in, there's like a window in the toilet, so obviously everyone had to move to the side so no teachers can see their heads poking out or anything. Anyways, regardless, so what happened is, me and my friends, we decided we were just gonna go as well. No one, like, because basically, so 2 people, they were like, we're going to go 25 minutes early, so like 5 minutes after assembly. And then we were just thinking, oh, okay, up to you. And then 5 more people decided to do it, and it was just kind of a chain reaction because of those 2 people. But regardless, me and my friends were just like, screw it, we're just gonna do it. Doesn't matter. We're gonna get home anyway. We're gonna get early. You know, it's just, we're gonna go home, just relax, play Xbox, whatever. So what happened is, so we go out, okay. We get our hoods ready. We're still in the hall, so we put them down, and then we walk very quietly. Me and my friends went through the back area, like, so most people went through the front area where, you know, it's straight out, but we didn't want to risk that. So about 3 of us, we went through the back, and you still meet at the same point. So like, you still, obviously there's one gate, so you still meet at the same point, you still go at the same point. So we go out, and then we go through the back, we turn, and then we just like go in. It's like a little maze, but eventually you go through the back and you pretty much avoid a lot of people. So what happens after? It's so we see 2 people or 3 people. No, it was 1 person actually running. That person, let's just call him Volume. Let's just call him Volume. So Volume, this guy runs back. He's not a part of our group, but yeah. So Volume just runs back into school. Yeah. Bear in mind, this guy had no hood, and then we're like, why is this guy running? We start getting worried, like, whoa. And then we just hear like apparently there was a teacher or something, but we just kept looking around. We didn't see no teacher, so we just continued. We were walking to the gates, and then all of a sudden, oi, get back here! And then we all run. Like, it was still a while from the gates. We were like, I know, we were nowhere near the gates. We were still like, we was pretty, because the form hall, no, not the form, the assembly hall is pretty much 30 seconds away from the gate. So we're where the form hall is, but they call the form assembly hall. So we're where the form assembly hall is, yeah. But we're like far away from it, like, you know. So say it's on the very left, we're like the very right, and then but we're the same distance, yeah. So we're about 30 seconds, and there was 2 cars like coming into the school. So obviously the doors were like, they went in and then the doors closed, and obviously we didn't have time to like, you know, try to open the door and stuff like that, because it takes a while for students. So what we did is we went to the car park, which is right next to the it's in the middle between the form assembly hall and the gates. And then obviously this teacher, he clocked what we was doing. We're trying to leave school early, and like, I was just praying we don't get caught. I was so scared, bro. Like, I was thinking, what are the consequences? So what happens is, we start hiding into the car park. We hide behind cars. The cars are just literally like everywhere. So we just keep hiding behind cars, yeah. And then we have 2 people scouting and looking for the teacher. And then the rest will just listen to what they have to say, and then we just like keep moving car by car, hoping to eventually get back. So like we'd go backwards where the car was, but we'd still be hiding behind the cars, because if we kept going back, we'd find a way to get back into the school building. And what we would have done is we just would have hid into there, like into the school building or something like that. Go to the library where they wouldn't suspect it, because the library, it's a stupid place. But yeah, so we keep moving. Yeah, so two of our people, pretty much scouts, they keep looking. Oh, there's no one there. And all of a sudden, just something. The teacher was pretty tall, about 6'3", and he's like, "Oi, so nowhere to hide now, isn't it?" Or something like that. And we just get caught. So what happens now is that this guy caught about 6 students, and like one person ran. I don't know what happened to the other. I don't know where they went. I think they might have they didn't escape. They didn't leave the school early, because later on we got a detention, and they were there. So obviously they got caught, but they weren't caught with us for some reason. It was weird. So regardless, so the guy sends us to the form assembly hall, and we're at the back. Obviously we're walking like extremely late in, so pretty much everyone's looking back at us with like looks like, what the hell happened, what are they doing? And obviously, so they told our the manager of our year, and then obviously this guy just got mad, so he gave us a 1 hour detention, and then he said he was gonna call every single parent of there. And on the bright side, he didn't actually. My parents didn't get a call. It was pretty funny. But yeah, so it was funny now looking back at it. But yeah, just don't ever do that. I was just, a rebel. But yeah, so yeah, we got 1 hour detention. Thankfully, I didn't get excluded or anything, because my parents would have killed me. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the story time. I just thought it'd be a funny moment funny moment in my life. But yeah, thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and in a bit.